Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Today I'm going to review the Sabaj. This is the A10h. So this is a desktop headphone amplifier. It's new in their range. I'll show you what we get in the box very quickly. There's only 3 things in the box, but I'll show you what they are, how they work, close up, and then I'm going to talk about sound quality. So this is the Sabaj A10h. It retails about £130, thereabouts, and it features their new low distortion circuitry. They call it a precision linear feedback circuit. I'll talk more how that works with various IEMs and such like. It also has 2 output modes, one for the line out, one for the headphone out, and this can drive 600 ohm headphones pretty much no problem at all. It does also have a little remote control here, like so. You see that? So let's go check out what's in the box. And if you're new to the channel, what I will do is invite you to ask any questions you have on this, and I will do my best to answer all of them. So let's take a closer look at this unit. It has underneath 4 rubber feet, as you can see. On the front here, you have the 6.3mm headphone jack, you have the display, you have the control, which I'll talk more about how that works. On the rear, has an external power supply. I wonder if I can get that in frame. Is so. And on the back, I'll put it this way around. Might be easier to see. You have the RCA, the inputs, outputs, and power for the power adapter. So what you also get with this is a remote control. So you also have the remote control here. You will need to supply your own 2 AAA batteries. Doesn't come with any batteries. You'll see you've got 3 different devices from Sabaj that it can control. C is for this A10h, and I think you've got the A10D, and there's another device in the range. Top of my head, I just can't remember what it is. So here, I'm sure I can show you this working. So if I take the remote, you've got the different gains, low, which is -6, that's 0 dB, that's +9. For IEMs, sensitive headphones, you want the low, anything else H1, and on the rarity you need higher, then you've got the H2, but be warned, that's a big jump. You also have the difference between headphone out and just literally the line out option. You've got obviously the volume controls as well. You can control everything from here. So let me show you. You can do the volume. If you do it too quick, it's better to do it slightly slower. You can push in and you can change the gain at each push. Here you've got the display, which is something I didn't see on the remote. And that's it. If you push and hold, it turns it off. So let's now talk about the sound quality. So now you've seen this close up, just to actually give you a size comparison, this is the iPhone 13 Pro, not the Pro Max, the Pro. And you can see how it compares size-wise. So this is a very compact piece of kit. So what I've done, these are the audio tracks that I've used as a minimum. It's the same tracks I use for all my audio reviews, so I can have a consistent sort of gauge as to how this compares. I did listen to a whole load of other tracks over a number of hours. Headphones, I tried to pick a random set of headphones. So I've got some Theo FD3 Pros, which you might see over there. I don't know if they're in the frame or not, for the IEMs. I've also used some Hi-Fi Man IEMs as well, which are really awkward to drive, but I did use those because that's a very good test, something like this. Then I went up on the higher ohms, so Sennheiser HD600, which are 300. Then I used the Audio-Technica R70X, they're 470 ohms. Yes, also the Shure 1540s, the closed back over the ears as well, and a couple of Hi-Fi Man headphones like the Sandaras. So all in all, I gave this a good thorough blast, and I was very impressed. Firstly, let's just step back. If there's one thing, I have one wish. I know this is quite low cost, but it's only a 6.3, and some of my headphones I've changed and put them into 4.4 headphone cables, so I had to go and put the original non-balanced cables on to listen through this. Actually, this sounds so good it didn't matter, but it would be nice if they made a balanced version of this. That's just my one wish, but I wouldn't change this at its price point for anything. I'll explain why. So I tried all the different headphones. First of all, the floor noise is so quiet. I mean, you've got that gain control where it can go -6, 0 and +9. So for IEMs you just do -6, unless you've got some freakish hard to drive IEMs. But -6, dead, black, silent, no noise at all. This doesn't colour the sound, but boy does it amplify it. So every pair of headphones, no holds bar. Even my 300 ohm and 470 ohm headphones were just driven, no problem at all. In fact, I was switching between the 0 dB and the higher +9, and actually tending to aim more at the normal H1 as they call it when you're going through the selector here, because it was enough. I don't try and blow my ears off, but it was very punchy. So in terms of dynamics, I was just absolutely really surprised. So it increases the headroom, so you've got tight, strong bass, you've got good mid-range, and you know the treble was excellent, and it brings out the best in every pair of headphones that I connected. So I tried the various different DACs as well, and obviously that can make a difference. So if you put, I would say if you put a very if you want a DAC that's not, if you put a DAC that's not warm, that's probably ultimately a really good thing to do because it's absolutely accurate. This then amplifies it, and you've got a brilliant result. This is my first Sabaj product that I've reviewed. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Please correct me in the comments if I've got it wrong. And very impressed at this quality from this desktop amp. As I said, you do have to allow for the fact there is a power brick that you need to use, but yeah, this gets my recommendation, top notch. And there is a matching in the range, a DAC, which is I think got Bluetooth, the A10D. I would love to see how that, just as a stack, but the DAC's quite expensive. It's double the price I think of this, and you can use a much cheaper DAC with great results on this. Anyway, I'm sure you've got a lot of questions. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.